Hey guys, confession time. I feel so stupid that I didn't realize that Cinder was based on Cinderella. I mean, that was practically gift wrapped. Hey guys, it's JBlade2000. And a little while back, Jake the One Man Band, seriously, you should look at his channel. He is awesome. He does all these RWBY theories. He is really a cool guy. Anyway, Jake the One Man Band asked, what do you think some of Cinder and some of what he calls the crime syndicate's powers are? What are their semblances? So, let's take a look at what I think some of the semblances are of the team, starting with Cinder. Now, there could be a couple of things Cinder can do. However, I don't think pyrokinesis, controlling fire with your mind, is her power. It seems to be, more inherent in burn dust. I think it's mostly burn dust. Because what what the RWBY anthology, I think it was, said, is that people used to put dust in clothes and sometimes into their own bodies. And so, I think because Cinder's dress lights up, it could be that she has dust in her clothes, and that's why she can create a ball of flame on her hands, and deflect bullets and stuff like we saw in the first episode. She has burn dust. And so I don't think fire is really her semblance. And of course, we saw her cat suit, her burglar outfit, glow, and she took some swords and a bow and arrow from it. And so that might be dust as well, sewing the dust into the clothing, because before the dance she was sewing something. She was threading a needle, and she was probably sewing that cat suit. And, oops, I'm sorry. Kick the stand again. I really need to stop doing that in my videos. And, she was sewing it into that cat suit to help break in. But there is another possible theme going on with the Cinderella. I'm sorry, it's a semblance. Another semblance going along with the Cinderella theme. There we go. That's what I meant to say. What about making things of glass? Like her dual swords that she pulled out of her dress. Those kind of had a glassy substance. And her bow that she materialized out of nowhere. That could be a glassy substance. But remember when Neo and Roman were flying away in the airship, that Yang punched them and it turned out they were just glass statues. What if Cinder can make glass constructs that can shatter easily by, loud, high-pitched sounds or just breaking it point blank? I mean, along with the Cinderella, the glass slipper kind of thing, what if she can make glass constructs? Because, we don't really know the extent of semblances yet. All we know that semblances are individualized to each person. I think it's going to shut off again here. There we go. Nope. Ha. There it is. Sorry. And so, Cinders might be making glass constructs, and we don't know the range of semblances. I mean, RWBY can probably, her semblance is speed, so she can probably run fast for a very long time, but only until her body tires. And so that may be the only limitations. And so Cinder might, from far away, could control this glass construct that Yang punches, allowing Roman, Torchwick, and Neo to get away. But what about some other semblances? What about hypnotism? You see, her eyes were glowing. And RWBY, we don't know if RWBY saw her face in episode 1. We don't know if RWBY knows her. But Cinder doesn't know that RWBY doesn't know her. And so when they sneak into Beacon, I'm thinking RWBY just kind of stares at Cinder when she first meets her. Is like, do I know you from somewhere? Just kind of that face, like trying to picture, where have I seen her before? And she just left. She said, well, welcome to Beacon, and just went on with it. What if Cinder has hypnotism? Hypnotizing RWBY to forget features of her face, even though she may not know RWBY didn't see her face, or RWBY saw her face and Cinder knew about it, or whatever. Also, that may be how Cinder can sneak into Beacon. I mean, she's a 20-something woman, but she goes in like a teenager, like Emerald and Mercury. And so her hypnotism could come into play there for Mercury, for people to see her as a teen when she's really a 20-something woman. Now, her third possibility of semblance could be that she is hot, pardon the pun. You know, I mean, she knows she is a very attractive-looking woman. And so one of her powers is a take on the hypnotism idea. You know, John wants a girlfriend. You know, his dad said confidence is the only thing women look for. He's flirting with Weiss. He wants to get into a relationship with Weiss. Pyra likes him, but he's just, you know, the oblivious guy, so he doesn't know that. So I'm thinking, what if in volume 3 or 4, Cinder kind of flirts a little with John. Cinder, you know, kind of gets to know John and butts out Pyra and tells John he can do all this, and tells John that that he can do all this kind of stuff, that he's a great hero, that he can achieve great things, and John kind of falls under this hypnotism, and maybe Rin too, and maybe some of all the guys at Beacon might fall under her control. I don't know. That's just a crazy theory, throwing it out there. But if it happens, I called it. Anyway, so what about Roman? Her second in command? I don't know. Anyway, well, Roman always has his left, I do believe it's left eye always hidden. So what if he has the hypnotism ability? Going along with the thief persona. Going along with, he's very sly, very smooth, shrewd businessman. He can talk his way into anything. And he can just lift up his hair and hypnotize people to do what he tells them. And that's how he gathered all the dust and evaded police and stuff. The only hole I see with this theory is that he didn't use it with the guy, with the old man from Dusk Till Dawn in the first episode. So, I don't know. I don't know about that. Anyway, that's just one possible theory of Torchwick. Now on to Emerald and Mercury and Neo. Neo, real quick, she could be the one who makes the glass constructs. We don't know. I don't know. Maybe she has, like, ice powers going along with, like, Neapolitan ice cream or something. I honestly have no clue about Neo. I really don't. I have no clue what her semblance is. If you guys have any suggestions, comment down below. What do you guys think her semblance is? Because I have no idea. Okay, so now moving on to Emerald. Emerald, I don't really know. Personally, I thought that Emerald might have a diamond-type semblance. Let me explain here in a minute. But, you know, going with emerald, and her hair looks kind of pointy like a diamond, and all this kind of, she has a theme of an emerald gem rock kind of thing. And so, what if she can harden her skin density? Like, change the molecules, make them tougher, or condense them down. No, what's the word I'm looking for? Density. She can control her molecules' density. And so she makes her skin super rock hard, super diamond hard. Or makes a shield around her that can become a diamond. Now, the only hold of this theory is that she didn't use it while fighting the Grimm. She used her, like, wrist scythe blade things. Okay, now Mercury. Mercury is the only one I'm almost positively sure of. Mercury has some kind of speed or flight semblance, because Mercury, he's the messenger of the gods. He flies around. The main artifact of Hermes, of Mercury, is the sandals with the wings on them. And what does Mercury have as his weapon? Well, he has the boots, kind of like Yang's fists. The boots that can discharge dust bullets and kick around and stuff. So his semblance might be super speed, like RWBY's. His semblance might be flying for short periods of time, because flying indefinitely, that's too OP. Overpowered. Or, sorry. I'm very sorry about that. Or it could be some kind of super jump. He can, the muscles in his legs, after all that fighting, or just born naturally because it's his semblance, are stronger than a normal person's, and so he can jump farther and longer, like a cricket, than a normal person can. So that's about it for the theories on the semblances or powers of the crime syndicate. So that's basically all I have on them. If you guys have some theories, or if you see some evidence for other semblances they might have, go ahead, comment down below. Open to suggestions. I may even do a theory on one of your comments if I really like it. So, that being said, JBlade 2000 out.